Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the internet computer family. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and showing so much love. You guys know what time it is. Let's analyze, sit together, and discuss what we're really noticing with internet computer today and what we could be expecting. Because of course, in terms of development goes, there's been a lot of things that have been hinting, some major developments coming out, and we would think that due to that, the price of internet computer would be exploding, but that's not the case, and I'm going to share as to why I think that's not happening. So pretty much across the board, as you guys can see, a lot of coins are in the green, so we'll definitely take that pretty much 3 days in a row. So fingers crossed, but let's take a closer look and see what is happening with internet computer. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price, $7.40, up 0.5% in USD comparative. We're seeing a little bit of a lag in BTC comparative, down about 0.3%. Market cap, $3.5 billion if you were to round it up, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 55 million. So first and foremost, just let's discuss the trading volume for internet computer. It's low. It's very low. And believe it or not, I've been obviously mentioning this in a lot of my updates. If you kind of go watch them, you will kind of see a similar pattern playing out. And pretty much my main goal to tell you guys is you're noticing a little bit of a trend happening in terms of a lot of altcoins right now. You're not seeing as much interest there from the retail, which is like small investors. So pretty much the volume that you're seeing right now is people that actually believe in the project, and obviously the futures market. Because we know internet computer is listed on some of the futures platforms, and obviously that brings in volume because it's day in day out that markets are trading. So we need to keep those factors in mind. But yeah, one thing we can highlight is that the volume is quite low for internet computer right now. But as I've said, this is a trend that I'm kind of noticing right now across the board. But anyhow, looking at the dominance, dominance went down a little bit, causing some of the altcoins to actually go up, which we're seeing right now. But nothing to get too excited about and start partying and having a crazy time around, because I've been honest that this can change in a snap of a finger, literally like this. So nothing to get excited about in terms of like altcoin season. Anyone that's talking about an altcoin season right now, just please stop. We're nowhere close to an altcoin season. But anyhow, if we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, you can see Bitcoin's price. I did emphasize this in a lot of my updates, but I know some people only watch specific updates. And if you're an internet computer and you only watch ICP updates, shout out to you guys. Thank you for your support. But one thing you want to focus on Bitcoin is that it has been able to maintain its price above the key support level 3rd day in a row. And that's really nice to see. I mentioned this in my Solana update as well. If you do see the price of Bitcoin holding above the 60K mark tomorrow, so which is today, we're already past midnight here in North America, depending where you are, I do expect that we do see a good week, obviously not considering some news that could come out which we do not know about. So considering that, so far so good. But let's talk about internet computer. So nothing has happened in terms of crazy price movements, and I know a lot of people are confused. I get that. A lot of people are confused right now because there have been some massive developments. And of course, if you watch my channel over the course of the last few updates, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Despite that hype that's coming out, you're not seeing the price reacting to that. Number one factor is Bitcoin dominance. A lot of money actually is flowing from altcoins into Bitcoin right now, because believe it or not, even though you're looking at a green day over the course of the last week as well, a lot of coins going to the green, what if I told you uncertainty is still quite high? Uncertainty right now is still quite high for the broader market, so altcoins are not feeling the love as of now. And ICP is one of the ones that is actually being impacted quite a bit. But what you're looking at the price doing is it's pretty much holding at the support. We know the significance of the support. You can kind of see it date back to pretty much 2022. We're being supported by this range. We actually did try to break out the 785 zone, again another key resistance, but just does not have enough buying pressure for it to knock out of that resistance. Because of course, once that resistance is able to break out, obviously the next target will be the $8.62, but you're not seeing that buy pressure. What will change is if BTC goes up to 64K, obviously that's the confirmation level for myself, and if dominance falls lower. I think the sweet spot for dominance, in my honest opinion, should be around 54%. And I know that's a huge drop, but what I'm still projecting is I think altcoins will go up with Bitcoin in USD comparative, but lag in Bitcoin comparative. But in terms of altcoins actually having that altcoin run like we did see earlier this year, I don't see that happening until Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. And speaking about Bitcoin all-time high, obviously we need to get back to this level at 70K for us to even have that conversation right now. I know I told you guys the 64K is the confirmation level, but I want to see the price of Bitcoin above 70K in order for us to have the all-time high talks. But as of now, you're pretty much seeing ICP holding stagnant. It's been stable. And yes, it's showing that boring price movements, what some people call it. But, that could be a blessing in disguise for, huge believers on ICP. So if you've done your due diligence research and you are willing to invest some money that you can afford to lose, then why would you want to pick it up when it was at its yearly at $21 a pop when you got the chance to accumulate at $7.42? And what a lot of people are forgetting is just literally 2 weeks ago, ICP was sitting at $11. And if you want to put that into perspective, that's a move of 50% from the current price levels. So let me know down below what you guys personally think regarding this. So far, so good. Obviously, you are noticing sideways momentum, as you can see. Pretty much 3 days in a row you've been bouncing back and forth around here, but you do need a little bit more buying pressure in order for us to start seeing some of these higher prices. But I do believe ICP will get there considering what's happening, and maybe that can happen in a snap, and it could. Altcoins do tend to move quite fast when momentum is back on their side. So let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.